If I could gather all of you in one place with a strap to my chest.
For years, decades, centuries, have we as indigenous Black Americans been the targets of individuals who want to terrorize us, put fear into us, disrespect us for many reasons that are not even founded. We haven't invaded any country. We haven't done anything to anybody. We haven't dropped anything on anybody. We haven't done any of these things. But yet we are always the target of these people. I say we need to take the FBA and start our own political party so we can push our own anti-Black bill to stop all these individuals for trying to target us because they think that we are defenseless. It is time to start now.
I am not about to start crying on camera because only educated Black folks understand what I'm saying. And I already know this is going to end up on Twitter again for the 5th time. Hi, motherfuckers. Genuinely, what I was speaking out against was the xenophobia that is in the foundational Black American community. If you identify with that foundational Black title, even though it is a lineage, it is a title. If you identify with it, more often than not, you have heard or used xenophobic rhetoric. I use xenophobic rhetoric out of anger. They just use xenophobic rhetoric because it's a normal day in Queens. So I completely understand where the anger could have come from, especially when they're chopping and screwing bits and pieces to make me look divisive as fuck, when in reality, I really do love my people. I love my people so bad and I want us to win so bad. But the thing is, there is no us with them. They other themselves. Not all of them, but the ones who prioritize xenophobia in their lexicon of whatever the fuck they identify as. They decide that they are going to use xenophobia as the permission slip to completely dehumanize people. And when people do it back, y'all get out of the pocket. Y'all go out of worlds and start blowing up people's views and screen recording and sharing because you're cowards. You're fucking cowards. And I stand on that shit. Anytime I've said something, I've said it to somebody's face, and I'm gonna say it again. You guys, again, are cowards. What I was saying in that video, in poor taste, was a criticism of the xenophobia. I am not about to start crying on camera because only educated Black folks understand what I'm saying.
See, now this goofy baboonist bitch want to hop online and say that we're the problem. We're the problem. The ones that she decided to threat. The ones that she decided to come online and just out of nowhere make a threat to us talking about you want to blow us up. Fuck you. Fuck you. She want to hop online talking about the intelligent ones know what I'm talking about. No, bitch. You said all FBAs. You said happy Black History Month to everyone but FBAs. That's everyone. That's all Black Americans over here in America. You piece of shit. Get your dumb ass out of our fucking country. No, Black Americans, we cannot stop until we get these pieces of shit out of here. All of them gotta go. Sudan, Nigerians, I don't give a fuck what you are. If you're not Black American, get the fuck out. It's deportation time. Y'all gotta fucking go. It is up. It is up. It is up and it's stuck. Y'all motherfuckers gotta get the fuck out. I am so done with these fucking immigrants.
Black American, you, Miss Sierra Leone. So
I'm always looking for salon representation all the time. I'm first in Sierra Leonean American. This made me so mad. I don't know who she is. 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 She should understand that coming from a place with the fucking country Freetown, that is named Freetown for a very specific reason. It's for fucking freed slaves. She should know better. She should know fucking better. She should.
I need to get my ass dressed. I think I've been sitting in this goddamn robe damn near 40 minutes on TikTok. But anywho, I realize every day how gangster it is to be FBA. How culturally influential we actually are. So I was watching, I don't even know, scrolling through the herd, right? Somebody had a snippet of what's his name? Tariq Nasheed talking to somebody. And he said he was from London. But it hit me. Why do all of y'all say, I was going to the pub, yeah, and such, yeah? Like, why do y'all all say yeah? And then it made me think of how it correlates in America. And again, how FBA is better. Them saying yeah is like us talking like, yeah, nigga, I seen this bitch, you feel me? Or people in Texas saying already. Or people in California, you say yada-da-da-deen, bitch. Like, you know, we all got our own, yep, word, straight up. We all got our own, where they just be like, yeah. Everybody in they country say yeah. Everybody in our country, black, every state has their very own yeah. Like they say Milwaukee, fuck ass nigga on the G. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, I was hollering at this nigga on the G, bitch. Like, their on the G is yeah. The only way they have to express whatever is yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah, no, not yeah, da, nigga. You understand, nigga? You understand me? Yeah. Theirs is yeah.
How are you gonna come online and say Happy Black History Month to everybody but foundational Black Americans? Then go as far as saying you want to strap a to your chest and gather us all up and that you want us to die. There's so much to unpack here. For one, the reason we even have Black History Month is because of foundational Black Americans. Whatever you want to call it, Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, Solon people, it's because of us. And honestly, to make a joke like that, like she was trying to say, oh, it's because of xenophobia. The xenophobia goes both ways. It does. There's like diaspora wars, and I understand there's ignorance on both sides. But to sit up here and say you want to Black Americans and that you want us to die is crazy, especially because I don't think people see us as a legitimate culture or people. And it's actually extremely insensitive for her to say that, because let's just talk about some history. I'm not even sure if I can say this, but y'all can see that Baptist Street Church, and 4 little girls' lives were taken in this atrocity. And the sad part is this is not just one isolated event. This happened a lot throughout history to our people, and just different types of lynchings. It's just very traumatic. And for people to be getting online saying that they want to Black Americans is extremely insensitive and ignorant. And can I just say that all Black Americans are not a monolith? We all don't think like that. I don't think a lot of y'all realize that anti-Blackness is the root of all of this. The reason why people don't want to be African, when they say, oh, I'm not African, or there's literally even people that say they don't want to be Black. It's not even, I feel like it's 2 sides of the same coin. There's people walking around saying, oh, I'm a bronze woman. I'm not a Black woman because my skin is not literally the color Black. And saying that, oh, we're not from Africa. Oh, we're blah, 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 blah. But those are not exclusively foundationally Black Americans, because some of those people don't even identify as Black. They're claiming they're Native American. So to put this label on all of us is crazy. The term, I know it's like confusing because there's like foundationally Black American, there's just Black American, there's Solon, but basically we're just saying that we are the descendants of enslaved people in America. If she wanted to just talk about xenophobia, she could have did that without the terrorist threats. That's what got us, okay? That's what got us. Not even gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if the FBI showed up at your house, because that was crazy. And I understand to some degree it could have been like disinformation, but at the end of the day, no one else is going to log onto the internet and name any type of group of people, any ethnicity or nationality, and say that they want to strap a to their chest, and because that would be, y'all have just gotten too comfortable hating on Black Americans.
I have a bone to pick with African Americans, and I know I chose the wrong day, but I really don't care. And this is just me stating my opinion. This is no hate to anybody, and if you feel offended by my opinion, then I quite frankly, again, don't care. Y'all are the minority of a country that you didn't even choose to come to, and have a made-up culture that was forced upon you on somebody else's land that does not belong to you, but you still have have the audacity to say anything about any immigrant Africans that are coming to America, that live in America. My family came here by choice. There was nobody that forced them on a boat to come over. You guys didn't have a choice. You didn't. So why are you shitting on people that have something that you don't have? And I really do try to sympathize with you guys. I really do, because it is really, really sad. But why do y'all force?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't have a scrap metal housing slum to go home to. All I have is America. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
This is just me stating my opinion. This is no hate to anybody. And if you
But no shade to anybody, you know, this is just my opinion. And of course, she took the original video down, so I had to take this clip from somebody else's page, and you know how that goes. First of all, why is all of their talking points about the past and about ancestral history? It's like they're stuck in a time capsule that they can't seem to pull themselves out of mentally. It's like all of their talking points have to do with historical shit. It's nothing to do with what's going on in modern day times. Honey, nobody made me be from here in modern day times. Y'all are taking this blast from the past from 500 years ago as if that's some type of knock on us. Like us not having somewhere else to go would be a flex, or is some type of flex on us. I really don't understand that, but they always do that. Like, do you actually think that I want to be from where you're from? I mean, no shade, right? No shade, because we not shade, you know, this is never no shade, you know. This is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. You know, you don't even want to be where you're from. Your parents don't even want to be from where they're from, which is the reason why you're here. So how are you trying to flex saying that I have somewhere else to go when that other place to go isn't even somewhere that you want to be?
And have a made-up culture that was forced upon you on somebody else's land that does not belong to you.
You guys' culture is made up. Honey, everybody's culture is made up. Newsflash, all cultures are made up. Somebody has to start something. It doesn't come from the ether of space-time. It's started by someone. Maybe yours goes back to a time frame that you can't track. It's not our fault that ours is something that we know where it came from.
So why are you shitting on people that have something that you don't have? And I really do try to sympathize with you guys. I really do, because it is really, really sad. Then go ahead and take that African out from in front of American and just be American. If you want to take 300 years of history over 2 billion years of history, then so be it. I have no problem with that. But don't choose to be African American when it's beneficial to you, because the switch up, I'm not fucking with it.
What do you have that we want that we don't have? And when did using the title African American benefit us? How is being, she said, don't be African when it benefits you. When would it ever benefit us? Like that name, that title, like no shade, of course, you know, no shade. But that title was just kind of slapped on us in the 80s. It wasn't something that we collectively selected. It was just kind of another reclassification because we've been reclassified so many times, you know. Ain't nobody hating on you, sweetheart. I promise you, you can rest assured nobody wants to be you.
Another thing is how y'all talk about, oh, how poor Africa is. Africa ain't got shit. Y'all poor in America too. They set up systems directly, strictly for y'all. When people think of Section 8, poverty, the people they advertise are straight African Americans. Americans, my bad. There's no way you sit here and hate on a place that you came from. Where do you think the Africa in Americans come from? Like, but if you think you just grew straight up out of Atlanta, so be it. Whoop-de-doo. Congratulations to you.
We're poor too, but you live in Atlanta where there's 11,000 black millionaires. I'm starting to kind of think that sometimes when certain black immigrants go to Atlanta, they feel a little bit of intimidation because they see the amount of high level black success, because it's very prominent. I've been to Atlanta. I've done trade shows out there, and it's the love is real for sure. The black love, the black wealth, and the money exchange in the black community in Atlanta is definitely real. I love it. Okay. So maybe there's a little bit of jealousy in that respect, but you know what?
go off a little, sis. You know, obviously you're feeling some type of way.
Quite frankly, don't give a damn. Again, this is no age, just my opinion, but love y'all. Happy Black History Month. I have a bone to pick.
Nobody's hating on you. Nobody wants to be you. Nobody wants to adopt your culture. Nobody wants to be from where you're from. Nobody feels like they're missing out on anything. Nobody feels like, oh my God, all America is all I have. This is just so horrible. But, you know.
Love y'all. Happy Black History Month.
Anyway, no shade, no hate. Love you. Happy Black History Month.
Money to people are not here because they really want to be here. They're here for necessity.
But if they get to go back, then it's not so bad, right? Because they're going to their countries, right? They're going back home.
Yeah, they are. But a lot of people are going to leave without nothing, which is what makes it sad. What we're fighting for is for people to be treated equally. A lot of people are not being treated equally. Donald Trump is not treating a lot of people correctly, and it's just heartbreaking to see how he's treating immigrants.
What do you say to the Americans that are so offended by seeing all these like Mexican flags and other countries rather than people supporting America?
Honestly, I'm kind of clueless on why they're that, because thanks to a lot of Latinos, there's agricultures, there's people that clean their houses, so we all work together. So I don't really understand why there's so much hate for Latinos.
Do you think people in Mexico would like it if there was a big crowd of Americans and they're all like flying their American flag in Mexican soil? What is the best country in the world?
Mexico!
So why don't they want to go back?
Why? Because they want to get a better life.
But if they get deported, it's not so bad, right? They're going back to the best country in the world.
What is that?
If they get sent back, then it's not so bad because they're going back to the best country in the world.
They look to live in bold. We're so big, we can't just fit in Mexico.
All right, thank you.
I am torn because I love Mexico with all my heart, but I am glad my grandparents sacrificed to come over here as illegals so that their children, their roots, their seeds can have a better life, and I'm going to honor that sacrifice.
So if you had to choose one country, what would it be?
Well, I plan on retiring to Mexico, that should tell you.
All right, thank you. Hey, can I ask you a quick question? Yeah. Okay, so who do we have here today?
Morella.
What does your sign mean?
So I think that it means that I feel like a lot of people blame the Hispanic community in general, that they're all coming over here and they're being rapists and they're being and that they're criminals. Like that's what he says about Donald Trump. But I feel like at the end of the day, he has 34 felonies against him, so he's the one sitting in the White House to this day right now. So he's the actual criminal.
One more question: what is the best country in the world?
Mexico.
So why don't these people want to go back?
Because they think that the best country is the United States because of the American dream.
But you think it's Mexico?
I think so.
So if they go back, then it's not so bad, right? Because they're going to the best country?
Yeah, they're going to go with their family. But I feel like they think over there that it's over here. You know what I mean? But because they think it's easy, and I've been over there and I feel like over there it's more relaxed. But I can see why they want to come over here, they want a better life.
But if they go back, then it's not so bad, right?
It depends.
All right.
Boy, you can be my American. What can I say?
Are you an Asian in the division? Because you're the one who sat up here and said you don't like FBAs and you want us to get kablooey with you. After saying Happy Black History Month, if we're not the ones who made Black History Month. The whole reason we have Black History Month is because of Black Americans, foundational Black Americans. The reason you're in this country right now is because foundational Black Americans fought for civil rights so that you'd be able to be in this country. I'm pro-Black. That's my first and foremost thing. But to not acknowledge our influence is insane. While you speak in AAVE, by the way. Okay, because a lot of y'all be doing stuff like this. A lot of y'all do. It's sometimes it's a kata, sometimes it's different kind of phrasing, but there are things that you keep doing that is disrespectful, as if we have no possible influence in the world, and we're just sitting here wasting our time, even though we made one of the biggest artists that ever exists, Michael Jackson. He's a Black American. Beyonce. All these artists, Keisha Cole, all these artists that you see are famous. We brought Afrobeats to America to make it more famous. Yes, you're famous in your country, but American dollars hold more. And we make everything famous. It's just kind of disrespectful. It really is. But I love my African brothers and sisters if they love me. So, we're not messing with you. I'm not messing with you.